Right there. Good.
First, we have arrived at the archaeological zone. When we arrive, you get off the bus, you wait for me, I guide you all the way to the site, I'll guide you inside and then leave you on your own. I will mention departure time when I leave you on your own, okay? Extra rolls of film, your cameras, your video film cameras, a hat, a cap.
There we go.
Welcome to the religious site of Tulum. Today an archaeological site visited by people from all parts of the world, and especially visited by all the people that arrive every day from the cruise ship. Okay? The ceremonial center of Tulum dates all the way back to 1200 years after Christ. It's of the late post-classical time of the Mayan civilization. It's not pure Maya, it's Maya Tolteca. According to the chronological time of the ancient Maya, they recall the arrival of another important civilization into this area, the Toltecs, blood brothers related with the Aztecs. All of them are descendants of those 9 Nahuatl-speaking tribes that settled in the Valley of Mexico. Upon the arrival of the Toltecs here, almost 1,000 years after Christ, they would find many of these sites abandoned. Mixing with the Maya, a new generations of Mayans are born called Maya Toltecas. They would return to many of these sites and re-inhabit them. Upon the arrival of the Toltecs, the sun god, Yum-Chak, is important, but also he has now a new god. There's a new god in this area that begins to be worshipped. The cult on the famous feathered serpent called Quetzalcoatl by the Nahuatl, and the Mayans call him Kukulkan. The temples of the post-classical time are basically made in honor of the feathered serpent. Post-classical time temples look just like the one we're looking up there. Okay? Not for the mortals. Richly decorated, ornamented for the god, where you would have contact with the god. Until today, in all the Mayan territory, it has not been proven that these temples were used for living chambers. So where would the people of the high class live? They would live around the temple, erecting thatched huts like we see over there on top of the platform. That's an example. Of course, they would live in better conditions than the people outside of the walls. Notice also that Tulum has a wall or a rampart that surrounds it. This is unusual. In the classical time, from 200 to 800 years after Christ, sites don't have ramparts. But upon the hypothesis that says that maybe internal affairs, uprising, or groups of Mayans, one trying to take another over another, maybe the Mayans of the classical time. There's a watchtower over there, there's a watchtower on the other side. The name of the on the bus were exactly here in 1844, and they would see these temples in very good condition, thanks to them making the first lithographs and drawings of them. In 1917, when the restoration of Tulum begins to be done by the Carnegie Institute of Washington, from 1917 until 1923, they withdrew with Tulum. But you can't stop drinking water. The Mayans collected the water, ingeniously making Mayan cisterns. Of course, this would have to be dug and then it would opens out wide in the inside. Once a platform here, look, great decorations, no representations of the rain god that we find in classical times temples. Big mask, 2 eyes. The Mayans believe in 13 heavens to get to paradise and 9 underworlds to get to hell. 13 paradise is called in the Mayan language Oxtlajonticu, the 13 places of the gods. Bolonticu of 2 skeletons, a man in a lying down position looking at the sky and another one next to him. The Mayans believed that what they had here, they would have to take to their afterlife. And the man is called the astronomer because he's looking at the sky, sitting position, and he has beautiful plates of jade with the constellations of the stars. The Mayans carried everything that they had with them in their mortal life. The money. The money of that time, my friends, was not gold and silver. That was ornamental to exchange. The money of that time was cocoa seeds, more valuable than gold and silver. Remember, myths and tales of the Spaniards of cities of gold. The Spanish teach the natives of America that that's worth something when they start to kill themselves over it. This outside temple, his mouth, his chin, his eyes, and his headdress. That's Itzamna. And the Spanish told, but there's a Virgin Mary, and this Mayan said, yes. Rays of him give life to my cornfields. Why the rain? Because with the teardrops of my God, the cornfields are bathed and it grows. At night, the goddess of fertility, the moon goddess, also bathes with her rays of the moon, my cornfield. And why not worship the wind god? It keeps me alive. Time passes, they learn new techniques of construction. The original Mayan temple, 1,500 years before Christ, was the Patsy. Put an altar inside and offerings. As time passes, they learn to cut the stone. They learn to make good use of elements to make order. The walls, all delivered. We have gone into another wall. No remains of proof of human sacrifices. In Chichen Itza, in the early 1900s, a North American council called Thompson Edward Thompson buys the archaeological zone of Chichen Itza. He's the first man responsible for, I learned this word, I don't know if it's correct, dredge the sacred well of the Itzáes, where the Spanish had said that they had heard myths and tales of victims thrown inside in honor of the gods, sacrifice. When he dredged it, skeletons were found, a lot of ceramic art crafts, a lot of gold pieces. But was one of the most important things that they found is a plate where they depict a sacrifice taking place. Also, in a temple called the Temple of the Warriors in Chichen Itza, inside in one of the chambers is a beautiful fresco, a mural picture showing a man in a lying down position, what seems to be a high priest because of his beautiful headdress, 2 men holding his hands and his feet, and him with a knife. Looks like blood that's dripping. The man shows like an opening on his chest, human sacrifices. Here, none of that has been proven. It is believed that when rituals took place here, only the religious men were allowed here. The rest of the people, witnesses on outside, incense being burned, and the religious men would go up there and perform their religious practices, and the dances and rituals would take place here. Notice that the stairs are very steep and are very narrow. It has been said that the gods were very honoring to their gods. That even the entrances in the temples are very short. That doesn't mean that we were short. Column all the way to the back, and there's an entrance. And there's a hole back there. Can you see that? Yeah. On special dates that I've mentioned to you early in the morning, sun is seen coming out like this. Here's photos. Also, the entrance we can see a niche with a person that looks like in an upside down position. What he has on his back looks like a bee sting, see? All the way to the top. The Mayans exchanged with natural elements, salt, and all the artifacts they were able to obtain, redecorate them and exchange them.
Okay, got that one. Yeah. And this one is the summer?
Summer.
That's summer. Okay.
Summer is on the other side, though.
For anything. Sure.
You guys want your picture standing by the palm trees with water in the background? You want to?
Die ganze Route bei uns aufgeteilt worden in 8 Kilometer. Eine dieser 8 Kilometer ist ein Stand.
No. Yeah, the other side of the line.
Okay, Sie sehen jetzt da unten den wunderschönen Sandstrand, ja?
Where are we?
Mexico.
Whereabouts?
Cancun. Tulum.
Wood that's not restored.
What do they use?
That would have been different. He was really good. Now, did we tip him? Could I do 3 panoramas together?
Yes, you could.
Right.
Probably doesn't last.
You gotta have everything, and I'm not good. My perception's off. Well, no, I listen to great.
¿No fuiste allá? No, pero sí fuiste.
Little pet. Walk up to the right, Bob. I hit the wrong button and it went into photo mode. I'm looking for that $10,000 funny home video.
Checking out. Push.
Tell me what this is.
Diseño en Yucatán, calendario maya en LED. Cargador de tiempo en medio. Calendario maya. Calendario maya con cargador de tiempo.
Okay.
Right there.
she delivered 5 little ones under the house. So 3 months ago I took 3 of them, and of course one is named George, the other one Chopin, and the other one Mondari. Call her George also after George Sand. Remember this famous French lady writer who lived the last century? She was the first lady to wear pants. Also, she was dating 3 guys at the same time. Chopin, Alfred de Musset, and Franz Liszt. What a woman! Not only the guys. Well, we won't see them now. They'll be doing the show after the sunset, or the second show, and already the title. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. It's just too much for you. Well, you know what? Before we start the show, this is my mailing list. I am on the process to write a book about cats, how to train cats about the show, and also a video is on this way. The other night is just one off. So you have to stay with us. Well, his name is Astor, Oscar in French. He is born July 27th from a mother 50% jungle cat. She was high like this, long like this, very wide. Her name is Cosette. After the Mise, Gerard. She is born the 4th of July with no tail. So we're going to put them backstage and they're going to watch the show. Oscar! Thank you. Well, we say clap, clap, clap for Astor. Clap, clap, clap for Astor. And clap, clap, clap for Oscar. Oscar! 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 Stay where you are. Oscar! 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 Oscar, 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 Oscar. One, Oscar. One, Oscar. Oscar, one. Oscar! Oscar, we're going to go over there. No. Oscar! One. Two. Oscar! Two. Oscar! Three. Oscar! Oscar! Three! Fort. And 5. Oscar. 5. Stay where you are. 5. 1, 2. Look at his pose and his fangs. 3. I'm glad I don't speak Latin. 4. 5. 6. You're a beast. 8. 9, 10, that's enough. Oscar, 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 Oscar. Oscar! Oscar, Oscar. Oscar! 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 Hey, Oscar! You're a beast! Ouais, clap, clap, clap pour Oscar.
That's that golden moment.
It's supposed to be the prettiest sunset anywhere, isn't it?
What's it say?
Stand next to him, I'll take a picture.
What do you want? Get up there.
Hey, you guys, you want one more picture, both of you? You? Because now it's even better. Before it was almost too bright, yeah. No, give it to me. Maybe I'll have you take another one.
Would be great.
All right, get in there. Because I think the other one might have been too bright behind you.
Where'd Bob go?
I don't know.
Perfect. Oh, that's cool. 1, silver, 2.
Schooner's just about ready to cross.
Got the sun on the left side. Right there. Okay, let me take another one.
Okay. Yeah, Sandy, give it to Bob. Come here, Sandy. Well, get over right here.
Are we out of her premium?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Right here? No. You gotta tell us which way to go.
Yep.
What's that?
Another.
Oh, okay. We don't need
The water, I figured that's how we'll get the good.
We do. Yeah, we'll go back. We'll go.
I'm trying to get a little corner of the island so that it kind of shows.
I don't know. The native Eve never once showed. I know. Well, him and the bus driver. Yeah. Lee and Matt. Yeah. We've already had that one real nice minute where the water just turns to gold right there. Now I'm waiting for it to hit. I don't know if it will or not.
It really is. It's starting to at the horizon.
Yeah. If it'll flash or not.
You never know what it might show up.
Yeah, I was wishing I had my ND filter up here, and I don't.
They hear us.
You want polarized glasses, so don't think it'll help.
All right.
You're welcome to try it if you
No.
want to. I don't think it'll do you any good.
I want the sailboat to go through right now.
I know.
Yeah, the sailboat. I wish
Dumb boat. Turn around.
It's starting to reflect a little bit.
Don't realize how fast we're moving. You don't see that drop down inside. Maybe? Don't think so.
I'm too tight. I
Can
can't
I
get
just
it.
finish the film?
Fine. Oh well.
You're not allowed to talk. amazing.
Oh, look, and now the boat's coming back.
I don't know.
Dragging them in on the other side, on the back end. So they do take them off. So all he was doing was slacking. Behind us is the pilot. The boat on the side says pilot. And behind the boat is 2 dolphins, just over the top of the boat. There they came up.
Got him.
Got them? 2 dolphins. There they are.
They're still there.
Not yet. Not yet.
They're gone. Or they haven't resurfaced.
They'll be good play days. Back out. Kids go out and try to catch them.
No way, you can catch them.
There they are
come
again.
right out of the water there.
Come up high.
I said, oh. Well, I noticed it because I kept trying to get them around my neck.
They were choking you.
Yeah. So I thought, oh, I know why. So then I went back to the surface and I exhausted all the air out of it. That big around. And then I seen about 3.5 foot, what do they call them? Barracuda. And then I seen a littler barracudas, probably a couple feet, maybe 1.5 foot long, a little baby one.
Starfish.
Yeah.
Pick them up from the
I
bottom.
held a starfish, or not a starfish, I guess it was a starfish.
Yeah. There was 2 different kinds.
Yeah,
that he
well, the
picked up.
great big one, you know,
He
the
picked up
normal
a big
people
one from
see.
the bottom, and then he had
And
a little
then
one.
he had a little one that had like
Kinda spiny.
antennas off.
There are 2 different kinds. It's neat.
That sounds really neat.
Yes,
That's
it
fun.
was. It was well worth the $45.
You don't get to do it very often. Where are you from? You don't get to do that very
No.
often. Not as Holland? Grand Rapids? Where about now?
in by 7:30 and we're leaving at 8. So.
Yeah, right now. But it doesn't take him long.
I'm getting brown.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
The tanning booth helped for last month.
Oh yeah.
I
It's a
cheated.
good idea. Well,
I
this
didn't want to burn.
you know what? We were very careful until today.
Wow.
It was only 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Square down on the pier. There's a guy in the middle of all of that just kind of wandering around, and if he does some really weird things,
We have 3 cats.
Okay, they train you. They got you trained very well.
That's another thing I say. Why people name cats? You call them, they don't come.
It doesn't.
No. They like go over, they want to be petted.
If they want to come,
Right.
They'll come.
yeah, I know you.
We have one that doesn't like me at all.
We had 2 babies and then one bigger one. But the bigger one, he was a top cat, stray cat for a while. Somebody had got him from the cat. And we got him. And I told the wife, you know, we live out in the country. It's all well, what if he catches mice? I said, well, I'll tell you what. If the cat catches a mouse within an hour, if he's here, he catches a mouse within an hour, he can stay. What, 2 minutes?
It was a challenge.
That cat come in, walked through the door, into the living room, and sat. Just like he knew where that mouse was at. He sat right there. The freaking mouse.
It's nice, good cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
He
love
stays.
it.
You know, and he teaches the other ones too, because they go out in the field, you know, and that big one, he'll come out.
Yeah,
and
they're
he'll
fun to
sit.
watch out in the field.
He'll just sit right there and stare out in that field. Look around, and all of a sudden you see him.
When you see them, it's really comical when they're babies. Not babies. Yeah. They're 2 pounces in.
Water goes across there a lot.
It's unreal. What are you talking about? What is what? No. You said out
Oh,
there.
that
That's a boat.
The little tiny.
That is a boat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it is
We're
a
just
boat.
up so high.
3 coffees that I brought. Amy and Roll's house in Davie, Florida. 3070 Periwinkle Circle. And as we enter this fine home, we see the happy homemaker walking through her new living room. So how is your new home?
It's lovely.
Would you like to give us a guided tour?
I'd like to get out of my pajamas first.
There we go. And the front door. The dining room with pictures waiting to be hung. Into the kitchen and family room. Breakfast was wonderful. She'll love this shooting without the dishes made up. And the comfortable sectional and a fantastic TV cabinet. And the stereo equipment, which takes you all out to the Florida room. With a hot tub at the end and a shower, and the new grill. The view outside the Florida room is a nice backyard. Pretty flowers, pretty trees. The grass is really green. It's hard to tell in here though. And across from the kitchen is kind of a kitchen office. Room for a table and chairs. And back to the living room. And notice up high the ceiling fans, the nice alcove, high ceilings, and those beautiful windows let in the daylight. Another item of interest is this beautiful wine cabinet. From its finely handcrafted woods to its rustic hinges, it makes a wonderful addition to this beautiful room.
Too much else.
You got clothes on. Give us a tour. I've got 3 minutes of tape left.
Let me wait for Raul to finish getting dressed so I can show you the bedroom.
And this is the office, of which of course still a lot of unpacking is being done. The walls are a nice powder blue, be changed eventually, and curtains added. And this will be a guest bedroom. And just off the living room.
Maybe a little too bright in here for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, turn it away.
I can see here. The spacious master bedroom.
Do the narrative on
Yes, I wanted the happy homemaker to give me the narrative.
Happy homemaker's not feeling very loquacious. This is the spacious master bedroom suite with the lovely king-size bed, access to the whirlpool jacuzzi outside, with the outdoor shower and barbecue grill. The master bedroom, or the master bathroom, nice bright happy yellow. Can't fall asleep in here. Big bathtub, nice shower. Sinks, small sink for men, big sink for women. Huh?
I can shoot the light bulb. Oh, that's really bright. Actually, there was enough light in here before.
Yeah, we didn't have it so far as the entrance.
So you could record it this way and then play it backwards?
I could.
It's all in editing.
The front yard is just so
He's got a lovely view of Garbage Day.